Hi there, good evening. Welcome here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I'm the host of the show. So we're here for an episode of Who Did It Better? So Ben has given me a song that I think is kind of a decent song. I'm not much keen on either of the two artists, but I listened to both versions today, and I've actually heard the Guns N' Roses version if you want. So the song we're doing today is Knocking on Heaven's Door. And the two artists that we'll be listening to today, Bob Dylan, the original writer of the song, and a version of him singing vocals on it. And then you also have Guns N' Roses, and of course from their own album. Their version's a little bit longer. I think it's like closer to 5 minutes or maybe more than 5 minutes. The Bob Dylan one is about 2.5. So the Bob Dylan version is very kind of folky, of course, acoustic and quieter. A more subdued version of the track. Whereas the Guns N' Roses is electric, basically, with the guitar playing the lead role here. Lots of soloing. It's almost ballad-like, the way that GNR does it. Axl Rose's voice, of course, is very typical of his voice, very kind of whiny and gnarly. I guess gnarly is a good word to describe his voice. And their versions, of course, a little bit heavier as well. So I listened to both versions. Surprisingly, I found the Bob Dylan's voice on this particular track very different than I normally get from Bob Dylan. It's more mild, I guess. It's a milder, more streamlined. It's not as nasally as I'm used to hearing him. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It was a pretty good version of the track. If he'd done more stuff like this, I probably would have listened to him more. I mean, at least with his voice. But I'm going to have to give it to him today on who did it better. Well, I think Bob Dylan did it better. It's more in my wheelhouse, I guess. It's got that folky kind of acoustic sound to it, and his voice is much more streamlined than you normally get from him. So I just think I liked the version better. The Guns N' Roses version I'm a little bit more familiar with, but I just can't get past any of what they do, really. So for today, we're going to choose Bob Dylan. That's my breakdown, and that's my choice. Who did it better? Bob Dylan. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit the like and subscribe. And you can leave any comments about either version if you've heard them both in the comment section below. And if you want to pick your own one that you liked better, that's even better. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and we will see you next Friday night for another episode of Who Did It Better. Take care and have a good night. Goodbye.